Well, all right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. Pastor Dowell here. Top of the morning to you. And, well, it looks like a lot of things are falling in this world today. One of them definitely is that Bud Light. Now, last night I watched probably about maybe the first hour of the draft, and after that I was done. And I noticed that they're trying their best to recover Bud Light. Bud Light is sponsoring everything, Bud Light commercials. Bud Light or Budweiser, man, they done made a big mistake. You see, Bubba and NASCAR is the greatest supporters of Bud Light. And, well, they were. They no longer are. And now the people are showing the whole entire corporations that we the ones that have the power. Just because you make a product and you decide to go woke, that don't mean that everybody's going to jump on and keep on and stay on the same board. It's not going to happen. And now it looks like that Fox News is done went liberal. They're tanking especially after they got rid of Tucker Carlson. So, and their ratings are gone, and boy, the stocks are plummeting. And man, you know what? So why is it here in America that there's an agenda of the people who are lewd, the people who are lascivious, the people who are full of debauchery? They're trying to literally change the family structure and trying to cram down. It's only a small group of people that's trying to control the masses, and the corporations, the news media, and all of them is trying to push that agenda, and it's just simply not going to be accepted. I don't accept it. Don't have to, ain't going to. And let me say this. In my last video, when I was talking about how to lay blocks or how do we so fast, when I was talking about 30 men on the average, I was giving the average of, in case it hasn't been any clarity, but then I'll get back on this video. I'm talking about over the years, out of 30 men, and I'm talking about of 20-something years, probably 23 people lost heart and never even wanted to lay a block again out of all the people I've trained. So that's what I was saying, not 30 men in general, just 30 men over years. All right, back to the story. So anyway, now it seems, matter of fact, Fox News is definitely on the same part and parcel level as CNN, MSNBC, and ABC. That's just a fact. And it looks like to me what the powers that be are doing, because Trump is polling hard. And Trump, especially when they got this bogus lawsuit out with Stormy Daniels, they could have did that in 2016. So they wait till he runs again. And all the harassment that's going on with this man, they're weaponizing the DOJ, they're weaponizing the FBI, all to go after one man that used to be a sitting president of the United States of America. And I'll say it again. We were a hell of a lot better off under Trump than what we were under Clinton, than what we were under Bush, Obama, and Biden. And it appalls me that people would choose poverty, people would choose inflation, people would choose loss of wages, loss of jobs, and outsourcing, and all this tyranny that's going on over having your pocket full of money, the stock market up. It is just nonsensical to me, but that's telling you something, that this global agenda that's out there, it is real. It may not be real to a lot of other people, but it is extremely real. Extremely real to them, the powers that be. But now, and listen, I like the things that DeSantis says, but I'm not so sure that he's not like Mike Pence, an established man. But you look and see everything that they're doing. They're going after Trump. That's the whole purpose. And Tucker Carlson spoke too favorably of Trump. And then some of the people that Tucker Carlson had on his show, there's people with conservative values, family values. People don't believe in all this alternative stuff that's going on. And I tell you, man, America, it's a crap country right now, especially under this impotent, decrepit, senile, so-called shell of a man that's playing president, because there's no way that this incompetent pig is calling the shots. No way. He is not calling the shot. But you can tell right now that this agenda right now is 100%, and they're using everything within their power to make sure that Trump doesn't get on that. Matter of fact, wins or get on that ticket. Because basically what we're looking at again, we're looking at another Biden-Trump ticket. And we ain't got to worry about it with Biden. You know Biden ain't going to show up to no debates because, I mean, he may come out there on the debate stage and may make a left face and make shake hands with the air and think that there's somebody there. And if you ask him a question, he may talk about cockroaches. He may talk about nappy head people. You don't know what is going to come out of that mouth. When the fire receptors start going off, you have no idea what may come to mind, may come out of that mouth. I'm telling you, man. And then how long can the lesbian press secretary continue to keep up with these shenanigans and this rhetoric and these charades of lying like she has been doing consistently ever since Jen Psaki left? How do you do this? And you think that people are fools just because you say something that people are going to believe it? That's the Biden administration problem. You think because you say something, people are going to believe it. That's just, it's crazy. But I know one thing, people are not going to have any choice but to actually become not only political, but truthful and religious. And if you listen to me any shape, fashion, or form, or any length of time, you know, and I know I got a lot of Christians out there, they hate me. They can't stand me because I tell the truth about their religion. And I'm going to say it again before I finish this video. Pick up the Holy Bible that all y'all go read and find anywhere in there, is there any instruction for going to church on the first day of the week called Sunday consistently and calling it the Sabbath? You ain't going to do it. See if there's any instruction in there. Matter of fact, see if that Bible is written as far as the rules, the guidelines, and instructions to Christians. See if it's anybody in there. See if Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, David, Solomon, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, see if Hosea, see if they were Christians. Or see if Jesus or any of the 12 apostles, see if they were Christians. Go see if they were doing it. See if they were. Because it's amazing how that book never even spoke about this religion of Christianity. And then 300 years later, after the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, all of a sudden it pops up and it does away with all the commandments, brings in tradition, and now it's the largest religion in the world. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to say it again. Whether you people like it or not, ain't no such damn thing as no Judeo-Christianity. Listen to me. Listen to me real close. I know this offends you. But the only thing you have to do if you want to get clear is do like I did. Exercise some self-autonomy. Pick up the book. Read it for your own self. Sure, you're going to lose home. You're probably going to lose your family. You're probably going to lose your wife or your husband and your family. But guess what? At least you'll gain eternity with your Messiah. Because remember, the first shall be last, the last shall be first. And nobody, and I do mean nobody, will come before him. So choose you this day whom you're going to serve. But if I'm lying, get your pastor to call me. Let's do an open discussion and debate on this. Let's talk about this. Let's really, truly get this going. Let's see. Because I promise you one thing about Pastor Dowell, social, political, economic, and religious perspectives and point of view, whether you like it or not, I have loved you all enough to tell you the truth. But yes, I have become people's enemy because I tell you the truth. So people like making videos without having a face-to-face rebuttal, and they're hoping that you will accept their personage and accept what they say without knowledge, without facts. And they're hoping that you will embrace them and don't ever use self-autonomy or independent thinking to pick up and study and research and see if what I'm telling you is so. You're going to find out something. Christmas is a lie. Easter is a lie. Santa Claus is a lie. The Easter Bunny is a lie. Sunday is a lie. Your pastor is a lie. Your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, and your great-grandmama, and your great-granddaddy, and your granddaddy, they all are liars. And all liars are going to have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone. Keep the commandments and live. King coming.